excited for the possibility of Talia. But it's going to be the Rise.
All right,
I'm biased now.
I'm all going for Unicorns of Love. I hope you win this game now. Beating us with the Talia.
Oh, man.
Chachi will try and put a bit of damage down as Move is looking for this gank. Hits him with a Prey Seeker for the vision. And it comes in with a knockup as well. Chachi, does he have enough damage with Move here? Gamsu is so slow backing off. That's going to be first blood for Move.
Great gank coming out from Move. He realized that Gamsu had set up a very lanes going well for Unicorns. But look at Move. He's going again for Gamsu.
I feel like I've seen this one before. Level 2 Gamsu, and he knows he's done for. He's just going to try and get some farm before he goes down. This is horrific from Gamsu. Literally has to just stand still and take it like a man. Second kill over to the Unicorns. This is like some classic solo queue tilt tactics where you just wait in lane and wait around the area. And Move, of course, doesn't have his ultimate, so he can't get down bot very easy.
No flash for Chachi.
No flash for Chachi. He just have the Shadow Dash. We'll see if he can use it to good effect. He's going to trade off against Gamsu, but he misses the Shadow Dash. I don't think this is going to be enough damage now. Now he has to trade off with Spirit, but Gamsu needs to back away. Spirit will finish him off with one last undertow and find a kill in return.
So right now, it's just a battle of the top.
Chachi TP with the ultimate. This is going to be a 2 vs 2 though, but the two-man taunt may turn it in the Unicorns of Love's favor. Chachi trying to get in range of Gamsu, just waiting on the cooldown on his E. Gamsu looking to slow him down the electro harpoons. Meanwhile, Fevin going toe-to-toe with Move. Doesn't quite have the damage. Yes, he does with a flash away. Gamsu still trying to back up and may survive as Spirit comes down here to help him, but he's out of mana, but does have the red buff. Over time, he will be able to grind down Shen, but he's getting the upper hand. Meanwhile, Fevin taken out by Exile. This game is absolutely bonkers here, Vedius, and Spirit and Chachi are going to have an extremely prolonged trade, but don't mess with a Shen in a long trade with Twilight Assault. Chachi will take you down.
We heard it from Maxlaw. Saturday games.
There's a pink ward here, so there's no wards blocking his assault.
He has his ghost.
Hylissang goes down and immediately regrets his decision. Spirit is coming after him with the undertows. The ultimate from downtown in from Reckless, and Veritas trying to kite away, but the Berserker will take him out. Double kill.
Cowabunga, dude. Spirit picking himself up. 2 extra kills up in the top lane. He realized that Veritas and Hylissang were getting a little... And then when you have the ultimate on top of that from Reckless, it's more than enough to deal with it. So, look at Yellowstar, still level 5. He's going to eat the hook.
Man, Hylissang just does not stop hitting hooks this game. Move's going to come in with the Dark Lantern, and Yellowstar just has nowhere to go. Tries to put damage onto Veritas. That's another kill to the Unicorns.
So we have a ganked up in the top, and look at Spirit. He's moving back.
Pushing up. Kind of running out of minions, but only Gamsu and Yellowstar here. I feel like Gamsu may have to pop the ultimate. Meanwhile, mid lane, Exile under attack, but Chachi here to save him. Spirit's Refuge will buy him a little bit of time while Spirit is still chasing after him. Needs this last undertow, but is actually just going to walk up to him instead. Meanwhile, mid lane fight continues. Chachi, he's dropping low. He's got help from Move, but Yellowstar's keeping him in place to allow Fevin to unleash his power on top of him. Gamsu looking to close in around Move, just keep him at bay while Reckless picks up the kill. 3-1 trade for Fnatic.
So we were worried about how Fnatic were going to force these fights. Well, all they're going to do is walk down mid and get the collapse down onto an overextended Exile. Chachi tried to provide the support with his ultimate, but it looks like the fight's not over yet.
The Equalizer will actually do some dividends in this fight. Another kill onto Hylissang, set up by Gamsu.
Great collapse coming out from Fnatic. Teleport comes out from Gamsu.
The Equalizer comes down, and Unicorns of Love are getting shredded. Spirit's going to go down and return for a 1-on-3, but Chachi is trying to escape from this, uses the Shadow Dash, but it just needs one skill shot to connect to him where he is basically just going to die instantly to his 4-man death squad of Fnatic. Yeah, he's out of it.
You just need to be focused as Spirit goes in once more.
He's so fast, literally just sprints towards Hylissang. Another great Equalizer, keeping Veritas in place, trying to kite around that, while the re-engage comes out from Chachi, but it is enough to take out Gamsu. Meanwhile, Hylissang slowed down by the Glacial Fissure, but ultimately that's going to result in a 1-on-0 advantage Unicorns.
So it looks like
it's not even hitting anything right now. Now they're committing. Yellowstar's going to get dragged in, and they will go for the fight. Double knockup out from Move. Fevin caught in the top side, and Move's trying to back away as Reckless is raining down hell on him. Hook onto Spirit could be what Unicorn enough need to turn this. Move's going to collapse, and meanwhile Chachi is going to run away, while the rest of the team tries to get back to base, but it's not going to happen, and this will be the ace out from Fnatic. 5-4-1.
Indecision from the Unicorns of Love. They seemed to know what they were doing when going for that Baron, but when push came to shove, they could not commit. The arrow came down onto Febiven and Unicorns did not collapse. There was another engage on the other side of the Baron pit. There were two...
Chachi may be in a little too deep. Gamsu, long-range equalizer, gets the slow down. Yellow Star with the Glacial Fissure with the knock-up, and Reckless gets in range, and Chachi has nowhere to go. Except someone needs to kill him. There we go. Reckless will take him out. Reckless with a godlike kill. 1-0. Nothing spawning in just a couple seconds. So Unicorn of Love, you can see heading up to this side. This is a TP out from Febvin, trying to get the flank down, but the TP as well from Chachi. Going to be a little bit late, but they are completely cut off from their escape path. And Hillsang has to walk right into the equalizer. Will go down for the 3-0. Mood trying to tunnel away. Chachi knows this is a lost cause. Febvin the only casualty for Fnatic. 3-1 trade. Great sense to see who is looking to defend. It's going to be Spirit and Febvin, but this Baron is dying so quickly to Gamsu, Yellowstar, and Reckless. The rest of the team will come in to claim it. Spirit with the smite. Baron to Fnatic Unicorn's jungle. And Febvin will start off the Elder Dragon, and Reckless will follow up as well. Really, it's just a game of zone move away, so he can't smite steal.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. So yeah, Elder Dragon down to Fnatic as well. Everything is going perfectly for them. They're literally having their cake and eat again from Veritas. And Exile, he needs to go big here and land the damage, but Spirit is all over him. He's going to have to back away, but Move is going to drop to open up this fight. Meanwhile, Gamsu and Reckless going to town on this tower. Chachi is tanking up, but he's not doing a good job of it. Exile's going to come in, try and get the burst off, but Reckless able to cleanse and jump away. 5-4-1, and this will be game one over to Fnatic.
So Fnatic are able to close it out in a very clean way. They get themselves the Baron, they get themselves the Elder Dragon after the double inhibitor take. And it was overall a good game from Fnatic. We did see once again weaknesses in the early game, but even still, the fans still showing their support.
Yeah, there's another game.
There is still another game. We can still have another tie here in Europe.
And we do love our ties.
After engage with the Ezreal, the Karma, and the Nidalee, really good at poking down from long range. You can just allow this Vladimir to sit on a side lane and do... but have a look at Spirit. He's coming in for the gank in the top. Chachi going super aggressive.
Yeah, the hop into Crunch. And now he's very overextended, as you just mentioned. There's the Nara ultimate, and Gamsu will chase after. May have to be a little bit careful here. Finally, Spirit will finish him off for first blood. Nice take to help back in the world before having to go back into pool. The arrow instantly onto Febvin with a follow-up. Exile's already used his combo. In comes the Ignite. Gamsu stand united. Febvin's trying to get him in range so he can land a Shadow Dash, but misses the Shadow Dash. Flash is maybe not going to matter. Yellowstar coming in with the Soul Flare. Spirit comes in with some fantastic javelins. They eventually finish off Veritas, but going to trade off Gamsu's life for it. Chachi coming in from the top side. He's very near Megaform. And Febvin's going to come in there, but Yellowstar gets melted by Exile. Meanwhile, Reckless joins the fight, and Chachi's angry. He's going to toss in the boulder, the flash into the Nard, but tosses him out of his own range. That was not intentional. Spirit looking to follow up now, misses the javelin. Chachi dancing. Wouldn't have hit anyone. There was literally 4 people there, and managed to find the one spot where there wasn't a person. Spirit is chasing after Chachi. Look at that, that's way more than I expected. That's auto attack will finish him off. Slim with Yellowstar coming in as well. Move's going to help him out though. Chachi is very low, but Spirit, the Spiling tanking up the javelin. Two-shot barrage and the swipe for the kill over to Spirit. Move now under duress. We'll see if he can get out as well, but the constant relentless chase down of Spirit may be enough for the kill. Jump over the wall on the hunt. Great cocoon timing from Move, but is it enough? No, it is not. Another swipe from Spirit. It's super effective. 2 kills.
Fortunately for them, they're able to capitalize. But look at Febvin. Wow!
Man, this is 1-on-2, and he may just pick up a kill before it really starts. Hillsang, great block on the Tides of Blood. Gamsu comes into the fight. Shadow Dash comes onto Veritas, but he's still alive, doing damage over the wall. Gets a little bit of health back off that kill. 1-0 to Unicorns of Love. Man, I can't believe Veritas survived that.
Good patience coming.
So vital for a Braum if he wants to re-engage. Unicorns of Love all sat in the mid lane. Great arrow onto Reckless. He's just dead before he gets out of the CC chain. Yellowstar has to flash away as well. Unicorns.
He can play aggressively as he wants, but Reckless going to get hit by the arrow.
Reaction flash in from Reckless. May not even save his life. Move over the wall with his own flash. Veritas will pick up the kill onto Reckless there. Nice pick over to the Unicorns. Here comes a TP though, trying to cut off Febvin and Yellowstar. Chance is going to come in here, but he's not near Megaform. With a flash rush, will catch Yellowstar for a second kill. Move looking for the cocoon. Febvin will sidestep it. 2 kills to Unicorns.
And now they have the numbers advantage. They're looking to try and set up a Baron play. Remember that Chachi still has the Mega Gnar, and Spirit, he's not going to get here in time.
He is not. Baron over to the Unicorns of Love in the bottom lane. Gamsu will pick up good at poking out the Unicorns, but they are relentless right now. Top lane's being sieged in from Chachi. And with the rest of the Unicorns rotating up there, this should be a very easy tower. Featherman is dropping low. He'll have to flash outside of the Enchanted Crystal Arrow out from Ash. So Veritas burning a flash there.
And suddenly this game has just completely turned on its head. Reckless, what?
And well, here comes the arrow onto Yellow Star. Exile trying to get in range, the CC chain, he's just dead where he stands. Gamsu were able to get the teleport off in time though. They made it to get the turnaround. Double kill out for Veritas. He's still alive. He's kiting Gamsu and Featherman to eventually the Tide of Blood will finish him off. Exile going to be locked up here. Spirit jumps into the fight from the sideline, but Chachi will bolster Unicorns of Love and coming for the kill onto Spirit. That's a 4-for-1. Unicorns of Love looking for more.
Oh my word, Unicorn damage. But, Arrow going to come out onto...
Warning shot.
I think he was aiming for Spirit, wasn't able to land it, but
no,
now
he's
Spirit, no flash.
Move will hit him with a cocoon. And
Oh my
Spirit,
god, Reckless
he may
is dead!
just go down here. Featherman is trying to help out, but yeah, Reckless just died on the sidelines as well. Featherman will go into the Sanguine Pool. Always feels like he has to fight here. He comes back up and instantly goes back down. 3-0 to Unicorns of Love. All our picks. That's a 50-second death time. Absolutely unbelievable. Both games really revolving around the Barons, but you can see when it works out for the Unicorns of Love, it works so well. Yellowstar and Gamsu, there's just nothing they can do. Nexus turrets are falling, and Unicorns of Love close in onto the Nexus. It's going to go down. Unicorns of Love equal up the day.
The Unicorns of Love take a 1-1 with Fnatic. And you can see the fans are so happy about the fact the Unicorns get themselves the win. Really impressive stuff from them.
The team huddle and the war leader himself. The Fnatic manager coming in there. Really getting the crowd revved up. This was just such a fantastic game. And a 1-1 on the day. I think pretty much all the fans can be happy with the result. Both of them got a win.
Definitely a blessing,
yeah,
after that performance.
For sure.
But I mean, Unicorns, what was up with this series, Pulse? Because game 1, they had the early advantage, threw it away. Game 2, Fnatic had the early advantage and they threw it away. I mean, absolutely crazy stuff. We have to look back at sort of what exactly went wrong for